Top of it, top of it, top of it. It's your boy Coach One Stack, man. We at it, y'all. Hey, if y'all been loving this content that I've been putting out, go ahead, man. Hit the pause button real quick. I ain't going nowhere. I'm chilling. I'm just here about to cook dinner, get some salmon, man. Get this body right. And you dig what I'm saying? Hit that pause button, man. Hit that notification bell. Hit the like button. Share the video. Share the game. Share all that good stuff because it's good. Can you dig? So, with all this Puff Daddy stuff going on, I noticed that there's been a lot of talk about the illegal substances in the world and like, man, what is this stuff used for? And how does it apply to all this P. Diddy stuff? And a lot of you youngsters, you might not know. A lot of you old heads, you might know. So, I just want to I want to break down a few of these substances and, how they have been used in all this Diddy, Jay-Z, and whoever case, because it ain't just Diddy, we just wait for the rest of the names. And the biggest one that people seem to be concerned with is GHB. Now, GHB, man, I tell you guys all the time, I'm born and raised in Vegas. And this is not a place that you will ever sit and take a drink from anyone. You don't want nobody giving you a bottle of water. You don't want nobody doing nothing for you out here in Las Vegas, because it only takes a little tiny capful, like the capful of your water, of GHB to put you unconscious for a number of hours, and somebody have their way with you, rob you, do whatever. And so with the GHB, that's one thing that Diddy was using on a lot of these. Matter of fact, that's one of the majority of the things that he was using on a lot of his victims, especially the male victims, because when you're taking that GHB, it gives you it gives you a feeling of like, have I been drinking too much? So people seem, a little woozy and all that stuff. And so while you're trying to help them, you're trying to help them. So just, hey, man, take a pause for the cause one time. And if you guys can remember this, you go on Tubi and you watch a movie called Atlanta 10-10. This stuff really happened, and it will explain to you more about this P. Diddy stuff and, taking advantage of these different men, by using these illegal substances. Can you dig? So the GHB is going to put you out. The GHB, as you see, you have 3 grown men who made claims, and these people don't even know each other. And they said Diddy had the same MO. He invited them over for whatever. And to me, I think they was invited for over to his house for more than just collecting some money for some work that they did. But whatever, that's allegedly. I don't know what's going on. Still don't give a man a right to get his manhood taken. Can you dig? And all 3 other men said the same thing. They said after they got their second drink, y'all, they started to feel real woozy. And, and when they woke up, Puff Daddy was penetrating them anally, right? Anally. Now, it seems like a lot, but guys, how could all these people who don't know each other know the same MO for a sexual predator? See, Diddy is a sexual predator at his best. If you haven't realized that, man, half of y'all shouldn't be on this channel. If you haven't realized that his children are sexual predators, you shouldn't be on this channel. If you have not realized that he's turned Usher and Justin Bieber and even more people into sexual predators, guys, you shouldn't be on this channel, man. Because anytime, like I said, it's like Sodom and Gomorrah. Anytime you have the chance to get all the women you want and you want a man, hey, man, that is your choice. So now we're going to get to the next illegal substances that's being used in all this Diddy stuff. And a lot of people keep asking me, what is it? Well, like, why do people use it? And it's called ketamine, a.k.a. Special K. What is it, Coach One Stack? Well, Special K is a horse tranquilizer. So apparently at these Diddy parties, now when people use this horse tranquilizer, I'm told that you are fully cognizant of what's going on around you. You can see and hear everything, right? But your body is completely numb. And it was explained to me that if you were using that type of illegal substance and say was sitting in a jacuzzi or something, if your body started to slip down into the water, you would notice that you were about to be deleted by way of not having water in your lungs, and you wouldn't be able to even stop yourself because it's that strong. But now, what I'm told that in these Diddy parties and freak off parties, I'm told that what it's used for is they're administering it to these young men. Why? Because these young men have never been penetrated before. So by you giving this man a horse tranquilizer, he's not feeling anything that's going on during that day, right? But he's totally cognizant of what's going on, and he know these things are happening to him. And then these things are being recorded and played at the studio in front of everybody, as blackmail, saying, hey, if you don't do X, Y, and Z, man, we're gonna show people this tape. We're gonna show 6, 8 dudes just running up in you. Man, ain't nothing cool about that, y'all, man. And here's another crazy one. And like I said, guys, I'm not a drug user, but this is just some of the weirdest stuff that I've ever heard of. This Tunchi stuff, the pink coca. You dig what I'm saying? Okay, coca is going to numb all of your senses. So I'm told. Never used it before, right? And ecstasy is going to heighten your senses. But the thing is, unless you have some Viagra, it's not going to work. Because you got one that has totally numbed your senses and one that's totally trying to run your senses up. So I don't understand why any grown man would be taking this pink Tunchi stuff, because it's actually keeping you unbalanced. You can't perform either way it goes. Can you dig what I'm saying? So, these are a lot of these things that they've been using in the P. Diddy cases. And a lot of y'all asking me, hey, what is that? Oh, and let's not forget the baby oil before I get out of here. The 1,000 bottles of baby oil. In one of his lawsuits, when he went to sexually assault, one of his victims, it said that he went into his fanny pack and he got out some baby oil and squirted it all over the woman. Now, what does that do, guys? What happens when you have baby oil on you and you're slipping around? You're hot. Your pores start to open. So if you have GHB inside of your baby oil and it's getting in someone's pores, that does what? That makes a victim struggle, which means people can be taken advantage of, just like they did in the P. Diddy cases. That is what all his personal baby oil was for. It was laced, GHB. You dig what I'm saying? There will be no other reason to keep that type of stuff and baby oil around in your house. Can you dig it? Unless it's something laced with it. And the way, like I said, guys, the way that I'm feeling now, man, building my esteem of myself through thinking and understanding that it's just one stack. It's only one standing ahead of Christ, and that's God. Man, ain't nobody gonna give me a glass of water. I don't want a glass of Kool-Aid. I don't want a plate of your food. I don't want nothing from your house, because it might just be tampered with. Can you dig what I'm saying? And hey, man, it only has to happen once, and you might not get a second chance to make that impression. Can you dig what I'm saying? So, man, if you like this content, hit that notification bell, hit the subscribe button, hit all that good stuff, man, and follow your boy, man. We dropping games, so you ain't out here looking lame. You dig what I'm saying? Church.